In this video, I'm going to tell you the reason why no one seems to actually listen and care about what you have to say. There's one thing in your communication that you're doing completely wrong right now that's making you come across as very insecure, as someone that people can't actually trust, and someone that people shouldn't actually listen to because you're doing this one mistake. And to give you a bit of backstory, because I used to make the same mistake myself for a long time. I used to communicate in a very vague, a very kind of insecure way, which made it so that people in like group settings and when I was around other people wouldn't actually take what I said seriously. I wouldn't actually be like listened to and like really understood and things like that. And obviously that's painful, you know, like you want to be able to have a good amount of influence, impact other people, and like influence is ultimately what makes you powerful and gives you control in life. So based on what I'm talking about is like how you're probably communicating right now and how I used to do it is when you speak with a very low amount of conviction in your voice. If you notice how I'm speaking right now, I talk with a very kind of straight or like even like a downward inflecting tonality. I'm telling you like this is how you're supposed to do stuff. But if you're not talking that way, if you're talking like a very like soft, upward inflecting voice, you're saying stuff and you're making statements almost like you're asking questions, and you don't have that conviction, you don't have that like strong, like convicted voice, people won't believe what you're saying. Like if you don't have conviction, if you don't show that you believe the words that you say with every single bone in your body, why would other people believe it? And that's how most people go around. You say stuff and you sound like you're not even sure about the stuff that you're saying. You say that I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna start this business, or I'm gonna move here or go into this career, but it sounds like you're questioning yourself when you're making a statement, which makes it so that no one else is actually gonna believe you. Because you sound uncertain, you sound unsure on what you're saying, and because of that other people perceive you as unsure. And why would you listen to someone that's, for example, if someone tells you that something that you're a bit skeptical about, something that you're a bit unsure about, and someone tells you that in a voice of uncertainty, you would never listen to that person. And I think that like a good example of this, if you look at people who say that, people that think that the world is flat, you know, like the flat earth society, whatever it's called. When you listen to someone like that, and they speak with a shit ton of conviction in their videos or in their speeches and things like that, you start questioning your own beliefs, you know. You hear this person speak with so much conviction that you're like, holy shit, like maybe they're right, you know, because how can this person be so convinced about this thing if it wasn't right, you know? And because of that, even though you know that the earth isn't flat, you start questioning your own belief just because of how they communicate. And that's the thing you need to take into your everyday communication, because if you can speak like that for everything, if you believe that this diet is the best way of eating, or if you believe that this business model is the right way of doing things, or like just your own opinions about stuff, if you can communicate that with so much more like of like a punch and so much more like conviction in it, people are gonna like accept what you say to be true, and that's how you become extremely influential. And big caveat here, like don't use this in an unethical way, because you can. There's a lot of people that are like really good public speakers and they use this in a bad way, you know. And I'm not saying to do that at all. I'm just saying that you use this to actually kind of take up space, be able to actually make yourself heard, make your point seen. Like if you can use it in the right way, it's gonna help you a lot and be beneficial for both you and other people in your life as well. Because I can tell you, for example, I've been on calls where I speak with people, and a lot of people are scared to like step up and change their life, or they're skeptical about joining a program or making a change in their life. But the way that I communicate with those people has allowed them to overcome stuff that was holding them back, because how I come across with my certainty that I convince and like I communicate with other people, they trust me just because of that certainty, that conviction. So if you can just take this away from this video, it's just like go into your next interaction in your life and really think for yourself, like the stuff that you're saying, like talk as if you were willing to die by these words. Like talk as if this was the ultimate truth, and you do anything at all to convince the other person of the fact that this is the truth, you know. And like just live and die by the words that you say and let it come across. You have that type of energy when you speak, and that's gonna change like so much in how you perceive other people. People will actually start listening to you. People will start accepting your ideas. Even people that are ahead of you, if you can actually communicate with certainty, confidence, and like a really powerful way of speaking, it's gonna change your life. It's gonna make you more powerful, more more influential, all those things I mentioned. So I'll leave you guys with that. If you have any questions about this, and comment down in the comment section, and we can have a kind of chat about it. I can give some more perspectives and things like that. I'm also definitely curious to hear you guys' feedback on this, like your experience, if you kind of been struggling with this, if you have different tips on like how to actually become more certain and like how to communicate better and things like that. Leave me a thumbs up if you enjoy this type of content about communication and like how to be more confident and things like that. And I'll see you guys, as always, in the next video tomorrow. And it's gonna be a good one. I'll see you then. Ciao.